Hi friends, welcome to the bonus. Today is going to be half the oracle part. So the first part is oracle, the second part, this is afternoon. You're also going to have an evening reading. The other half is tarot, so it's going to be a split reading. I will timestamp it, that way if you only wanted to watch the oracle part, it'll be timestamped. If you only wanted to watch the tarot part, it will also be timestamped. We're going to get started with your favorite ancestors deck. What is the message that maybe has to come to Libra? Let's ask that. What has to come to Libra in the afternoon? Communication? What? What is going on here? Communication is the Eight of Wands. They are boxing. So it's much like Muhammad Ali could be boxing Joe Frazier, right? It could come in the form of, sometimes this is conflict. Like this is someone that wants to be up in your face, or they already did. But the communication could be a thereafter also. You just get communication is what the card says. So be awaiting that, Libra. The two boxing shows me that it could be you and another person. So it's the two of you. It could even be, I don't know why I'm getting referred to the Two of Cups, but the Two of Cups isn't always romance. It is just another person in you, right? And you guys know the basis of the Two of Cups. Why is this message coming in? Martyr. Okay. They could feel like you're martyring, or they could feel like you are a martyr in your situation, but you don't look after yourself, something like that. It could be like a criticizing thought, which I don't want to put in the air at all, but it's something about you being efficient, or they might need your help even. So this could be asking Libra for help. But so far that's, martyrdom is to do something in terms of wanting to be the big help. It could be like that, or somebody is looking for your services. Also, I could see here that there could be a certain skill, Libra, that you have that is very hard for others to keep up with. Maybe they don't have it in them to give that out. So there could be communication about that. Someone might be needing your help. We have labor, Eight of Pentacles. It could be affecting you at work. This person could speak to you at work too. It could be a coworker. You have the Devil with Wise Guy. Okay, so some obsessions and addictions are in the air. This could also be a long-standing conversation that someone confrontalizes with you. They approach you about it and it's been long-standing. You also have hardship, Ten of Wands, the Driver, which is the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, if you guys want to remember it with the horse. Looks like this person's coming in. It does. It looks like it's coming either way. Okay, a lot of you will say, well, this happened to me romantically. This person came in like this. It was just romantic. So just have it resonate the way that it does. All right, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is impulsive. It's an impulsive message. I will clarify. And then we also have hospitality. Somebody, again, could be seeking you for your help or hospitable works. Six of Pentacles, Taurus. Again, the Taurans are surrounding you. I told you yesterday, Venus, other Libras and Tauruses in the Venus related signs are coming around you. They could be supportive, and these could be the people also that you're romantically involved with, Libras and Tauruses. Okay, and then Nine of Pentacles. This was in my pre-shuffle with the Hierophant. You have a purpose to what you do. Somebody might want to hear your purpose, why you do what you do. Also, if your job is in question, somebody might question like your leadership even, okay? Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant. It says self-care and purpose. You might have to put yourself here first today. When you're an empath, you're told not to put yourself before people. But I also think self-care is very important for the soulful person, the person that does, in fact, maybe, Libra, if you take care of your family, you might be needed. Like maybe you're the best person for the position, but it seems here like somebody wants to hear almost like the synopsis of your job. You don't owe it to them at all. It just says they want to hear your purpose, or maybe they viewed you wrongly or something like that. Somebody feels invisible around you. That's one of the Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups cards. Show me communication one more time. Double clarification on the communication. Star, Survive card. I'll explain. We've never had the Survive card ever in our readings and things. This is going to be a biggie. Things is a card about artifacts of your life that are attached to you from birth. They're a part of your identity, things that you own. Libra, you could have a big ring or something that you wear and it's a part of you. On the channel, I have this very tiny crucifix that I got last summer. It's one of like my things now. This would be an artifact of your life. There's something that you're holding on to that has a lot of importance to it. Recently too, like 3 months ago, my dad gave me the engagement ring of my mom. I thought that was so spiritual because it was the passing down of a ring I've never seen before. So I just wanted to share. Maybe you have an item in your house or the item of a loved one or partner that means a lot to you. Okay, maybe you still have it as well. They might be talking to you about that object. And then we have survive. This card is a 2 of Cups. It's one of the 5 that are in this deck. Somebody views you as a star too. A lot of you could be in a high position, or a lot of you are a star right now. This is one of the 2 of Cups, and I know I have to slow it down. 2 of Cups talks about somebody who feels close to you, but they need you in a codependent way. So you've lived together for a long time. This person saw living together with you as an option, or it was going to pan out in their mind. Maybe it never happened, Libra. So the oracle states that. And I do want to clarify a few people here. Bottom of the deck is leadership. It could be about your position, or it's something about like where you sit, how hard you've worked, wholesome creativity, visitation. Visitation. That could be like a spirit of the ancestors visitation from somebody. Let's do some clarifying, okay? So let's run it down. Communication, survival with a couple card. I'll put that up so you guys can attain some downloads and receive them in your own way. This card is going to have a different meaning to me than to you, right? I might think of my parents when I hold this up, and Libra, you might think of a relationship you're in currently when I hold up this card. Survive with the star. The star is about hopefulness and faith, progression. That's about the 2 of Cups. Okay, I know what to do here. Tarot will start at 717. 17 is the star card. 7 is a lucky number in tarot and all of spirituality. It's also God's favorite number. It took 7 days to create the earth too. So I will remember that timestamp. 3 of Cups, it could be a Cancerian. On the other split is the World. It is a person where things ended it with, I don't think they enjoy it very much. If they had to let you go, it is probably because of a third party. I want to mention 2 people could have been separated here by an outside source. Usually it is the other woman or the other man, but in this case I'm also getting a family member of one of you two. King of Swords. I'm going to keep going on my other split. It was the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, and I'll only flash it. I don't want to recite everything today. 3 of Cups is like, I want to meet you after an ending. It's important for me to see you after an ending. It could be a Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, because those are the cards. Cancer closes that. Okay? Show me the meeting here, because that has something to do with some of your oracle. 7 of Swords. Yeah. Saw this also in the recent pre-shuffle. 7 of Swords talks about somebody trying to step on your toes, or they're doing research, or somebody is watching you. I get a very select group of you on the channel. There's someone who lives by you too that recently, I don't know if you catch their eye or they're very curious about you, but I'm getting somebody like close in proximity to your apartment, condo, or complex. There's somebody like that who definitely like wants to know your daily in and outs. They might even want to know where you work. 3 of Cups. So that feels near. Some of you ended it with a previous Capricorn. What are their feelings, please? Several cards. Look at the first card that came out. And I'm sure you guys saw it in the camera. It was the Empress is their first thought. They think of you as the Empress today. Libra energy of the Supreme, not the Emperor, the Empress. They might want to visit you, Libra, because the visitation card is here in multiple people, even being hospitable back to you in Taurus. 6 of Pentacles is this card with him drinking. Drinking also in the 6 of Cups. Somebody might like to go out and do that or something, or it's something that they did in a past life. Somebody could have a drinking problem also. It's showing up in multiple bottles, and then the lady's drinking too in the Three of Cups. Their feelings is that you're an Empress. Again, like the last reading said, they think you're fine. You were also paired with the Seven of Cups, I believe, in the last read. Seven of Cups was also announced today on Steve's Love channel, and he had us in the spot with the Seven of Cups. So I know even the first reading today was highly accurate, even just based on the table read cards. Empress is Libra, okay? So they view you there. I don't know if you're having such a good day. It could be a very environmentally good day for you. Things pick up. There's a lot of positivity and movement. Libras, if you're the Empress, you are making plans to change the dynamic of your life. There could be also a new chip in the air type of feeling. You're getting your downloads in a different way. You're taking a break from the things that need a break. Okay. Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, Eight of Cups. Why do I notice other readers don't get this as much as me. I picked that up. I was watching last night. Two of my favorite ones, one of them actually had it, but the other one never gets this card. And another favorite reader of mine, Eight of Cups. You're walking away from the hectic. It seems here like you're moving on to a more breathable space. A lot of you will know what that is because it's already begun for you. That feels so felt in, is like you're moving from something to that is de-stressing. Okay, and you'll know because there's certain communications with certain people. Joining is the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. I think it suits your higher self better, might cause more stability. Four of Pentacles. Just on my split, sometimes they explain the card you're talking about. Okay, show me relationship to people. I'm sorry, I almost said WTF. Eight of Wands is communication. They want to communicate to the Empress. I don't know where I saw this combo today. I might have held it up in the last video. I feel like this was a common snapshot that I saw today with the wands near the Empress. There is communication coming toward you, maybe after having walked away. A lot of you chose your higher self. You chose the opportunities. You chose to self-preserve. And self-preservation comes in a lot of ways, even if you have to hermit through that, there's a lot of things, even as a parent, a single, that you learn. Maybe some of you are physically walking during the day. Maybe you take a nature walk too. That clears your mind, which is very good for your health. 10 of Wands, yeah. I think that if there are wandsy people around you, they are working on their very material 10 of Wands. Their feelings might be that it's difficult to communicate to you, but I do see that for the majority of them, they're going to burst through that communication. Okay, it could be an apology. It could be about marriage, because this talks about long-term relationships, the Hierophant. Or you could be an instructor, Libra, or a teacher. Some of you did. You told me that that's what you do for your work. High Priestess, Knight of Wands, the Tower. I'm going to clarify the Tower too. Let me pull it back. The Tower could be a sudden change that needed to happen. It's very necessary for it to happen. It could even be somebody's words. For some of you, it's somebody's maybe uncomfortable wording. I don't know if they caused a 10 of Swords too. That could be a possibility, or a fight. 5 of Pentacles, yeah. Usually when you get the 5 of Pentacles, it talks about either Libra feels lack, or there's a person around you, right? Who feels, let's clarify that. If the Tower is them, look at that. Hermit. A lot of Hermit today. A lot. And the Empress. Show me the 5 of Pentacles person. I care if it's a lot of cards. 6 of Cups. The 4 of Wands. You had 4. Emperor. Aries. Remember, Aries is in there. And the 5 of Cups. It could be a past person, but for a lot of you that don't enjoy hearing about, you don't enjoy hearing about a past person, I can explain that somebody feels the opportunity is going to be, in the future, it's going to feel bad. Okay, that's how these cards feel. As far as the technical meaning, it could mean that they want to commune with you, which means they're a part of your community already. This person knows you, okay? 5 of Cups, 5, 5. The other 5 is from the 5 of Pentacles, and then you have the 4 of Wands. Community, home, the presence of home and the importance of it, because it's also a milestone. The Emperor, again, like yesterday, it was in the King of Swords spot. Now he's elevated. In the reading, he's showing he's an Emperor. A lot of you could be attracted to a new person, which is showing up as well-to-do. Okay, and they're in charge of certain things. Where it gets me is they're in a 5 of Pentacles. I mean, that's the position that's been showing up, so I'll look at that. I think it does come from missing memories with you in the 6 of Cups. Okay, I'm getting kind of low on these cards. Let's go to Oracle again for the last portion. What is their feelings saying besides... Let's go without contact. Let's just say, what's the heart center or the heart chakra, and how can Libra learn from that? Trust, enlightenment. This person had a spiritual awakening. Enlightenment comes in when this person has seen a lot of clues about you. They're even being led or even guided to speak to you. I think that's the smart thing, is to come and talk to you if I were to speak for them, because they could learn a thing or two if they come and talk to you. Actions are always big, because your answers, even if it's final, will come to a close. Both parties will know, every party will know with enlightenment. Maybe they have to trust that more, like the physical reaching out to an Empress. Okay, but there's a lot of stillness as well in this card, a Swan. They might want to have a relationship with you too. This person might secretly, like, really view you as the person to mother their child later, or for those of you, be a father to their children, for my masculines. Feelings is the Hermit on shuffle. The Hermit already found their introspection, is what I hear here, and embracing. Another Swan or crane. This embracing gives me the feeling of, you know, the wholeheartedness of the Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Cups. It's like a renewal. Let's see what, let me find another deck here, you guys. I'll maybe have to use Golden Girls. Let me just give it a quick shuffle. Why do they want to have a 3 of Cups? Let's do it that way. Why do they want to have a 3 of Cups? And if they haven't contacted yet, why is it taking so long? 2. 1 card flipping. The World. You closed it out on them. The fear is that you closed it out on them. And maybe there's no more opportunity. They think you're not going to give the opportunity. Do they contact? Like, what's happening here? The Hierophant is a yes card. It's Taurus. The Page of Wands is also a yes. They're both very yesy. News and something about maybe you teaching them a lesson, or it could be something about spirituality itself. The whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle. Maybe they feel spiritually led to talk to you after an ending. My problem is the World completely closes it. That's what I'm taught in tarot. Okay, what does Libra say to this person? Or what does Libra have to say? High Priestess. Your intuition has served you in the highest points of your life. The High Priestess is also silence. Maybe you've maintained your silence too, because she's all in the quiet. That's where she's born from, and that's where she's learned her gifts. High Priestess is Pisces, so you're very intuitive about this person. You can smell them from 3 miles away, even smell them from the freeway. And so I think they're scared you might know those things about them. Okay. Page of Swords. They're looking to see if the peak of the mountain shows that you're still there. Page of Swords. Can I see what the Page of Swords is? The 7 of Swords was there too. They could have been lying to you in the past, Libra, about details that you later found out about. Show me the current Page of Swords. Thank you. 1 card, and I love it when you guys get just 1 card ones. It's solid, okay? Like when Spirit and your angels give you 1 card, it's better than even seeing multiples. The Magician. It's not manifesting you as a person, okay? Because therefore that would have developed actions. They're manifesting you because I feel in some degree they could feel that your life has picked up. And they're manifesting that contact. The King of Swords. Yeah, it's also to speak their truth back to you. The King of Swords is speaking it to you with, look at that, 4 of Wands. It's all repeating. Eight of Wands. Oh my God. And Queen of Wands. I feel like this talk can be good because you're going to receive something as well as them catching up on your life. And therefore, the truth being in that on both sides. You get to hear about them, they get to hear about you. But somebody has got to push here. There has to be an actor, excuse me. So if we do a bonus, I'm going to go into no contact today. No contact is always Thursdays and Fridays. The next video is a no contact, but there could be things that pop up there. It's very much suited for that. So I'll see you in the third video today. I will be back. It will be posted maybe in about 2 hours, Libra. So just please go about your life. Do what you need to do. I'm just going to post whether you're here or not, and you can watch it on your own time, which is why it's beautiful to not do things live all the time, because you guys can watch this late in the evening. You can reserve it for your thoughts. I just am very thankful for you guys being here and supporting the channel for as many years as you have. Thank you for keeping me online as well, because I'm only able to do this work here unless you guys don't want me here. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later.